Hey guys, it's Happy Dude. I have a fun little experiment for you today. We are going to see the difference between 3.0 neutral gas, 2.0 neutral gas, and CO2, all with the same gun. All of the magazines are already filled. This magazine, with the red on top, is filled with 3.0 neutral gas, and with the extreme precision BBs, and they weigh 0.25. This one with the black on top is filled with 2.0 neutral gas, also with the same BBs, and this one is filled with a CO2 magazine and also with the same BBs. For this test we are going to use this gun right here. It's a high kappa from Armorworks. The hop-up has been adjusted for these BBs, and the inside has been upgraded so it can handle the power for all the gases and CO2 also. It's 25.4 degrees Celsius in here, and the magazines are sitting here with gas for at least 3 hours, so the temperature can normalize. Okay, let's begin the test. The gun, by the way, has been maintained just for this test. We're going to start with 2.0 neutral gas. Okay, let's begin with our first test. So you can see each time you shoot, the feet per second drops a bit. So I'm going to shoot 10 rounds now into the wild. Okay, second test with the green gas. Okay, now we are going to test the magazine with the red gas, 3.0 neutral. Okay, we fired 10 shots into the wild. Now we're going to do 5 again. So it's about the same as the green gas, but if it was winter, then the red gas would be a lot better in this test. Okay, I'm very curious now. It's time for the magazine with the CO2. Okay, and now some 5 shots with the CO2 again. Now I have to say, I feel a lot more kick. Amazing. Now, out of curiosity, the magazine with the CO2 capsule, I filled it again with BBs, and I'm curious to see how much BBs I can fire before it drops below 300 feet per second. So that's 10 more shots with the CO2. Second magazine, but still the same capsule. I'm very curious now to see. Oh. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can feel it. The kick is much less now. So, I'm going to load it a third time. Okay. Third reload with the CO2. Okay, now it's dropping. I can feel it. Yeah, it's done. Okay, for the next test I want to see if it can penetrate the scan and also this target behind it. First up, we're going to test the green gas. I'm going to shoot from 5 meters away. So, it had the power to penetrate the can, but not enough to go clean through. As you can see, it did not enter the target. Okay, next up, the red gas. By the way, I have waited also an hour so the magazines can come to a normal temperature. Okay, next up, the red gas. Oh, that's weird. It did not enter. Okay, I'm going to do this again. So with the red gas, it went through the can, but it did not have enough power to exit. But as you can see, there is more damage than with the green gas. This hole, by the way, was from a miss. And now the moment I've been waiting for. Time for the CO2. Aw, I just hit it on the curve. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Alright. It did enter. And it did exit. And it had enough power to go to the target. Amazing. Now, just for the fun of it, let's do an accuracy test also, because I'm having fun. First up, green gas. By the way, I'm shooting from 5 meters away. Okay. Next up, red gas. Alright. Next up, CO2. Oh, all in the same spot. I'm going to show you again. So, green gas, red gas, CO2. Okay, it's time for the conclusion. And I think it's very clear who the winner is here. CO2, of course. Let's sum it up. So, green gas has more lubricant, but it's less power, but it's used above 10 degrees. This is for, red gas is for when it's below 10 degrees. It has a little bit less lubricant, but it has more power and consistency. And then you have CO2. This works in all conditions, rain, dry, hot, cold. It's always the same result. And you get a lot more shots out of one capsule. You can shoot 2 magazines before it begins to drop. This is only 1 magazine, and this is also 1 magazine. And with each shot you shoot, you lose some feet per second, and the feet per second isn't as consistent as with the CO2. So, big win for the CO2 here. More accuracy, more shots, more consistency. The only downside is you have some less lubricant, but you can buy capsules with lubricant in it. So that's how you solve that problem. You have to do it each 10 CO2 capsules, and then you use one capsule with oil in it. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video. You all have a nice day. Unfortunately, I still have to wait before I can use it in the field because of this lockdown. All the events are cancelled, I think, for the whole summer. So that's a bummer. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like. Bye!